Information regarding this morning raid on the home of Justin Bieber. They're investigating a felony case of vandalism. Let's listen in.
Deputies arrived this morning.
Yes.
Describe the scene, what it was like this morning when you served the warrant.
Mr. Bieber has security that we contacted. Mr. Bieber was in the residence with some other various friends that apparently had spent the night, and everybody, including security, was cooperative.
How many eggs did he throw? Are we talking about a full dozen or like 6?
Somebody did get arrested unrelated to the investigation of why we were there. It was a narcotics violation.
Could you tell us who was arrested?
Narcotics there when you went to serve the search warrant on the other case?
Correct.
Who was that?
You found the narcotics. What kind of narcotics?
I believe it was cocaine, and I don't have his name. He was an adult. He was an adult, but he's being processed, and so until that's finished, I won't have his
How many strips of that cocaine at all is it?
He was not connected to that cocaine other than the gentleman was staying at his residence.
Why does a vandalism incident rate rise to this level of concern, even though there is a threshold for a felony?
The felony comes from the dollar amount of the damage,
right.
And this residence sustained a great amount of damage that easily achieved the felony vandalism section.
Right, that's not my question. My question is, why does a vandalism case receive this level of attention from the lieutenant in charge of the detective bureau or the sheriff's station?
Well, it's a felony crime. I get that it was done with eggs, which makes you feel that it's a lower level crime, but a felony crime is a felony crime no matter how you commit it. And this crime rose to the felony section, and a judge signed a search warrant saying that we should go and get evidence related to the felony crime.
Was the damage just from eggs or anything else?
The damage, I believe, was from the eggs and the damage that the eggs caused to the residents.
Is Justin Bieber been exonerated, or is he still under investigation for what happened?
The investigation is ongoing. Again, he was not arrested nor exonerated at this time.
The cocaine that was found was only on this fellow. Why was this fellow searched? Why was the fellow in the residence searched?
The cocaine, I believe, was in plain view of the deputies when they were looking for the other evidence.
Sir, can I ask you, Mr. Bieber, you said was questioned. Can you give us not the details of the questioning, but how long did it take? Was he questioned by one officer? Was he with other people? Was he alone during the questioning?
I don't believe Mr. Bieber answered any questions at the time we were there. I believe he'll probably do that through his attorney. So I don't have any information related to his question.
So as far as you're aware, he was not questioned there?
As far as I'm aware, he was not questioned other than during the search warrant, the normal questions that we would ask a resident.
Which would be like what?
How many people may be in the house, or what doors are locked, or such stuff of that nature.
Lieutenant, what kind of evidence is listed in the search warrant affidavit that could help with an investigation that involves takings?
Well, I mean, you could be looking for any number of things at that time, so I'm not going to release what exactly we were looking for, but obviously it doesn't take much of a stretch imagination to know that security video in these times help us with a lot of things.
Where was the damage? How many officers, how many patrol cars responded, and why did it seem like so many were needed?
I believe there was probably almost a dozen detectives that were there. And the cars probably numbered about 8 to carry that many up there. And in these types of situations, we don't know what we're going to confront. Mr. Bieber, of course, is cooperative in most cases. However, we don't know who's staying at the house, and we don't know who may be under the influence of anything. And so it's always better to err on the side of safety. And I went along
we are listening into this news conference following a raid at the home of Justin Bieber. Authorities indicating that Justin Bieber was not arrested, nor was he exonerated in an incident that happened last week. A vandalism complaint was filed against Justin Bieber by a neighbor who says, as bizarre and silly as it might sound, that Justin Bieber egged his home. But the neighbor says this resulted in $30,000 in damages. As a result, it is considered a felony. John Burris is an attorney.